Well, hello there. This is just going to be sort of a random video I decided to do, kind of a Goodwill's pickup sort of thing, which is mostly VHS. I got a couple things too, right off the bat. Little buddy back here got that nice little shirt and hat for him, figured that might be fun. But mostly found a lot of cool VHSs. I do like to go there periodically, mostly to look for video game stuff. And I find some. I go to a lot of different Goodwills, but I like to look at VHS tapes too because it's just nostalgic, and you can find some old good movies that you can't always find on DVD, and also just some crazy ridiculous stuff that you really won't find anywhere else. So just kind of going to go through some of the VHS tapes that I found. I got a nice little stack here. Looks like there's probably about 11 or so. So just yeah, let's see what we got here. So we got the Magic School Bus, Lost in Space. Gets lost in space. I actually used to have this as a kid, and it was great when I was really young. I used to watch this all the time. I mean, Magic School Bus was totally awesome. Used to watch it in elementary school. Hilarious, fun, and very informative. I learned a lot from watching these series, but this one in particular, we actually owned. I had as a child. But so kind of stoked to watch that. Here's one I haven't seen though. Magic School Bus Holiday Special. Looks like this one was previously owned by Eisenhower Elementary, wherever the heck that is. But what we got? It's the last day of school before the winter holidays, and Wanda plans to see the Nutcracker Ballet. But to her dismay, during a trip to Murph's recycling plant, the toy soldier she needs to get into the theater accidentally becomes a plastic pellet. When Wanda wishes recycling never existed, Miss Frizzle and the class show her what a world would be like without recycling. Ooh, so this is like a... I see it's got the recycling symbol there on the front. It's like a recycling education / Christmas video. So, interesting. Should be fun. Found ourselves a sealed copy, put it over here, of Enter the Dragon. Very nice. Ooh, it's got bonus collector's card inside, and it's the widescreen edition. Nifty. Big fan of martial arts movies. Yeah. I've got a lot of the Bruce Lee movies on DVD in kind of a box set. Yeah. So this will be fun. Although it's got a little bit torn here, unfortunately. So I may bust it open at some point, but we'll see. Nice little fun item. Here's a fun one, something I didn't even know existed. Although this also was kind of a little bit before... yeah. But we've got Super Mario Brothers Super Show, The Great Gladiator Gig. I am familiar with the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. I haven't really seen much of it though, because that was kind of before my time. Right here it says, where is he? 1989, so, I was born in 88. Although I did grow up with VHS. I have a lot of VHS tapes from when I was a kid, and I watched them a lot. But I saw this, I was like, damn, this, because I collect gaming stuff too, so. The Great Gladiator Gig. The Marios, Princess and Toad, think they're going to a benefit spaghetti dinner at the Linguini Empire Coliseum to raise money for orphan mushrooms. Orphan mushrooms. Sweet. I guess. I mean, not orphans, but, orphan mushrooms, though. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It is the Mushroom Kingdom. But but it's all plot by the evil Emperor Augustus Septemberus Octoberus Koopa to feed the Marios to the lions. So we have some sort of benefit dinner for orphans mashed with Mario and Roman Colosseum, Flavian Amphitheater type thing. Should be pretty fun to see. Yes, I had to grab this. This is probably one of my favorite movies from when I was a kid. Short Circuit 2. Totally awesome movie. The adventures of America's most electric leading man continue. Which we got, Johnny Five, good old Johnny Five here. Whoops. And I used to watch this movie all the time. Only 110 minutes, but yeah, the robot Johnny Five, freaking awesome. I was always like, God, that is such a cool robot. Like, it just, I don't know if it's a puppet or what, but it looks good. It looks real. So, haven't seen this in a while. Looking forward to watching that. Another classic from the childhood, Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest. This one's kind of coming a little apart up here, but I think pretty much everybody my age, around my age, give or take a few years, is familiar with this movie. About the rainforest being destroyed, and there's some sort, it's been a long time since I've watched this, but some kind of smoke monster that comes out of the bulldozer or something like that. If anybody has not seen this, I would recommend it. This is a pretty good one, pretty classic. Fox Video. Magic and adventure await in Fern Gully, a spectacular rainforest where a bat named Batty, whose radar has gone haywire, joins together with Krista, Pips, and the Beetle Boys to save their marvelous world from the evil Hexus. Ignoring the warnings of her friends, Krista, the curious tree fairy, explores the world beyond Fern Gully. She discovers Zack, a real-life human who is helping to demolish the rainforest. Ooh. Once Zack sees the beauty and magic of Fern Gully, he vows to save it, but it may be too late. The diabolical Hexus is on the loose and intent on destroying all of Fern Gully. So basically, this is Avatar. Or rather, Avatar is this. So. Ah, yes. Good one. Mighty Ducks, the first one. Always a classic. Not a big sports fan, but I do like hockey. And The Mighty Ducks is a classic sports movie, in my opinion. Can't go wrong with that. It's one of those inspiring movies, and it's just all around fun. What does that say? A little sticker on the bottom. Video Town. Video Town. Entertainment. I guess that's a rental store or something. I don't know. Oh, some, well, we'll save some of these. But got a couple oddball ones where I saw it, I was just like, what the heck, you know? Can't pass this up, because this is just weird. So we've got Trish Stratus. World Wrestling Entertainment Home Video. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Ooh. I guess she is apparently a wrestling diva or something. So a bit on the back there. She's kicking the crap out of somebody. 33% beauty, 34% brains, 33% brawn. 100% stratisfaction guaranteed. Absolutely wonderful. Internationally renowned fitness model, diva of the decade. So I don't know what the heck this is. It says it's an hour long, so I don't know if this is just like about her See how her journey to the top unfolded. So I guess this is kind of like a biographical documentary or something. I guess it's produced by herself. 2003. Ooh. So that's 17 years ago. Recorded in stereo. Most recognized and decorated diva in WWE history. So, hey, well, you know, she's a cutie, so swing. Thought it might be odd. Here's a good one. 1 million years BC. 20th Century Fox Selections, a good old-fashioned, scantily clad cave woman with dinosaurs movie. Ooh. Raquel Welch. In this vivid view of prehistoric life, a man from the mean-spirited rock people is banished from his home. He soon finds himself among the kind, gentle shell people and falls in love with one of their loving tribeswomen, Raquel Welch. Swing! The twosome, at this point it's a twosome, not yet a threesome, decide to face the world together, cut off from all tribal support, alone in a deadly world of hideous beasts and earth-shattering volcanic eruptions. Ooh. The film's pioneering special effects have made it a true science fiction classic. So, 1967. So, always a, fan of old sci-fi and stuff like that. Ooh. Visual effects by Ray Harryhausen. He's a big name in this old school special effects. So, sweet. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised to find this. I actually have not seen it. I've probably seen various scenes and bits and pieces of it over the years, but I've never actually watched the whole thing. So, pretty good. And here's some goodies I immediately had to grab. So we've got. I was pleasantly surprised to see these at Goodwill. We've got Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Classic old school Godzilla movie. Here he is in the classic sci-fi film that started the longest series of monster movies ever. From the sea he rises. Nice. So yeah, I was really excited to see this. And then we also got Godzilla, King Kong versus Godzilla. The two mightiest monsters of all time. So that's 1963. This is 1954. This one's 1963. Two mightiest creatures of all time come together in a colossal clash, and only one can survive, freed from an exploding iceberg. Godzilla rages through Japan, escaping from a science team in the South Seas. King Kong thunders north. Meeting in Nikko, the two monsters go head to head. But yeah, so sweet. Two Godzilla movies in one find at the Goodwill. So I'm looking forward to that because I've seen some of them, but I haven't seen all of them. It's kind of on my to-do list. Watch all the Godzilla movies because I like those kind of old school monster movies. So yeah, pretty good haul, I'd say, at the Goodwill. Can't beat $1 a piece. Like to find them. This particular Goodwill that I like to frequent, and I frequent several, but this one specifically has a ton of VHS tapes. It's crazy. So I've got some good ones there. I think the last time I was there, I got some. What do I got over here? I found Soylent Green, Phantom of the Opera, Lon Chaney version, The Dark Crystal, Dazed and Confused, a classic, a favorite of mine, and All Quiet on the Western Front. You know, a good old-timey World War I movie. You know, there really haven't been too many World War I movies comparatively. There've been a ton of World War II movies. There's been a ton of lots of other different war movies, Vietnam, stuff like that. And I love them all, but World War I movies in particular are a little bit rarer. So, speaking of which, I am looking forward to watching 1917. That's a good one. But Lost Battalion, that's a good one too. So, anyway, just kind of wanted to do a sort of a random video. I literally just got back from Goodwill. So, alrighty, well, yeah, hope you enjoyed it. You know, if you got any information about any of these, let me know. I'd be curious to find out if you got any fun facts or anything like that to, you know, add to my toolbox. So, yeah, you take care and you have a good one, alright?